go. Back for another Trilogy Tuesdays. Our third episode or day of playing, well, third week kind of, because we've been doing this once a week. Playing through Blaster Master Zero. We just kind of started 0-2 a bit last week, and now we're going for more. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get back into it. Yeah, I did do some screwing around with the DLC characters. I don't know. Maybe some point, if I actually feel like it, I might play through the DLC characters of both this game and the other. But for now, it is not an issue. Woo! I have a dash move now, and that's fun. Damn it, that one's drawing me to it. I need to get this one. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Anyway, let's see if I can get the upgrade on my gun. Charge shot's surprisingly strong. But in this, I think I just need to use the wide. Which is not the most damaging gun in my arsenal, surprisingly. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be all like, oh, this is a terrible weapon. No, it's pretty good. But, like, the real thing that just shines here are your counters. Oh, oh, come on. Oh, hey. Of course, there's also the whole thing of finding out what's weak to what weapon, so... It is what it is. I have no idea, though, when I'm going to find the energy guard. Because that thing saved my bacon so much in, Zero. It's just... It allows me to be a lot more reckless, though, to be fair to Zero. My gun is a lot more powerful in that game. Like, being at max level in Zero is vitally... I forgot that thing. Almost got a jump on me. Doesn't really matter, though. Okay, we got it killed. Because it is weak to the wide beam. Still, I do like... Again, there's so many good things about this game. It's got some great music. There's some fun, like, this whole key thing is kind of fun, because it's like, yeah, you're not collecting and spending keys, you need to collect them to have a total number of keys. Which always gets me in the old, oh, you collect a key, you use the key, it's broken and gone. It's just like, why? I mean, these are clearly generic keys. Montage and planetoids. So, yeah, that's all that was here. It's kind of pointless, but let's double check it anyway. Yeah, so I never went to the top right square. That's fine. Anyway, now here we are. Deal with that. So yeah, I need to go up. That's about it. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this game, and so I don't remember every little thing. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Oh right, they don't have to pay attention to the bamboo. And this will get me my next upgrade for the tank. Though this place is not specifically that big, yeah. We get in, we see another tank, which I do love that they have a sprite for it here. That's great. Quebico. Yeah, it's also kind of interesting that his support creature is that flying bug dragonfly-ish kind of thing. Yeah, flying dragonfly is what it looks like. Recoil jump. We need to descend this mountain and climb the next one. Okay, climb a breeze. Yeah. Whole thing about Zavira. Again, I do love the I love a lot of the designs they have in this compared to what you see in the original game. Because even Fred's armor's updated a bit too. Let's lift the mag, yeah. Recoil jump. I can now stick to walls for a second and then bounce off. It's a wall jump. It's pretty great. That reminds me. Can I? All of a sudden, text starts soaring out of the blue. Crowd bad year after year. Yokai. They never. Oh yeah, this is very Japanese. This planet. Yeah. I went to the government late. Thanks, little farmers. How dare you? Of course, no one's gonna quietly starve to death for something like that. Well, Iki. Yeah. We're just farmers. The only way to fight for rights. So, we'll fight all the way to the governor's office. Get inside. The governor was no longer human. Oh. Whoever human consumes their soul, reproduces. They get bigger, grow stronger, then do it all over again. Sounds like a mutant overlord. Yep. With Biko, put up a fight barely. Yeah, so most of the people are dead. Well, most of the people that are fighting. So it's basically the only ones with the tank survived. It really kind of goes to show, yeah, mutants. Not even one. They are a threat. So I can wall jump now. It's actually very useful because unlike hover, wall jump does not stop me from gaining back energy. Let's double check this first. Yeah, I think there's actually spikes down there. Yeah, sadly, water does disrupt my ability to jump like that. But we're fine. Anyway. There's an item down at the bottom right. Let's hit that save and keep going. Oh, right. Now I remembered. Okay. Okay, yeah. That is planetoid data. We need to go grab that. Come on. Right, can't do anything about the bugs. I just don't have the Thunder Blast. Okay, so... Can I do this? Yeah, it's a bit risky, but I think I can swing it. These three. We'll be heading there, well, after we resolve the Zavira issue. It is kind of interesting that it's, you know, they never really get into it, but it's just like, you did wipe out the mutant overlord, their intelligent leader, so does that mean we got all the mutants on Earth? It's no longer a threat? I don't quite I don't think they ever clarified what the exact current situation is, you know? Now, you'll notice, hey, there's this whole cool looking section over here. And I'm just taking hits for no reason. Yeah, there's items that pop up here later that I have to come back and get. Well, I don't have to, but it's true end. I'm going for the true ending, so I do. But we'll get to it later. Grab the save. Okay. Perfectly fine. I really would like some health. Well, there's some health. The funny thing to me is that the buttons do not ever unpress after you press them. At least I don't remember them unpressing. So it's kinda crazy. Anyway, now I have another one of these mazes. These invisible bamboo mazes. Shit. Oh, good, I got some health. Yep. They really don't force me out of the tank that often in this game, but it does happen. Interesting. It sounded like I was missing or something. I am just hurting myself right now. I'll take that. That's a good haul. Let's grab a little bit of health, because I do want to try and stick as close to full as I can. I forgot it's been a while, so I don't remember the loadout here. Now, I think it'd block me if I went the other way. Grab this. Now, I don't normally need these. I don't really need them right now, either. So we get this last, we fight that boss, and then we're basically done for now. I immediately come back, because that's how this works. Because, true ending requires... I'll explain it later. Anyway, so those things are... That's kind of an annoying quirk that they just kind of introduced to you there. These things eat other monsters and other mutants. And they use said mutants as ammo. One key. Yeah, this is another grab as many keys as you can. See, I've already got the 2 keys I need for that door. Jeez. Nothing over here except for death. Okay, we're good then. Now, unless I missed my mark, that's got one of those giant fish in that pond. Whew. Oh, well, I guess I didn't see it, so we're good. Anyway, I believe... Yeah, I've got the keys I need to get out of here, but I'm pretty sure there's more keys here. See, 4th... No, that's 5th key. Yeah, we're ahead of the curve. So having all the keys gets me other stuff, and I think... Unless I'm mistaken... Ah! Not great. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Yeah, I screwed up. It happens. You know, sometimes you mess up. There was some way I dodged that. I just don't remember it. So we grab that key, grab the other key. Grab this key. So we'll just grab the 5 keys and we'll get going. Damn it, it keeps draining my... It keeps just draining me. This is dumb. You saw that thing. It's just like, oh, there's a homing shot after me. I'm just gonna dance around everything. Did we not? Can we not do this? I really need a better weapon now. But yeah, I know there's something down one of these. Come on. Where is it? Oh. Oh man, that was one of those. Hey. I'll just use that. Okay. So I don't think that. Yeah, there wasn't. I didn't see a key down there. We don't need to go down there. So we need 2 to get. Okay, wait. Was that 2 and 3 or what was it? I don't know. Come on! Don't give me that dancing bullshit there. Oh, this is actually a little bit of a bird. Yeah, so enemies can hold the keys too. This is the 7, which gives me a planetoid map. Do I have something that does anything about this? No, my firepower is not as helpful here as it could be. So, 5. Okay, so that just requires 4 regardless of the way, because I can just kind of brute force across. Anyway, that's the 8th key. Yeah, if you don't have all 8 keys, you don't get this checkpoint. So, yeah. I don't think the dash is what I want here. This might actually be the best bet. It's not the ideal, but it's... Oh, come on. Damn it. I am losing bad here. Okay, so I think I need to use the other one, sadly. I need the stun. Not to mention the dash is pretty great. Oh, man, I got my ass kicked. Normally, that's not a hard boss for me. What is up with me today? Got the key. Yeah, sadly, I now have no weapon. And that's a bit of a problem against Zavira. But it is what it is. So, there. Zavira. Basically, I have to jump up, shoot out things, go inside, kill stuff. Pretty simple. The heart. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is certainly a mutant that can't be fought alone. Yep. Okay. I mean, theoretically, you could. You just have to have the other person operating the MA tank shooting it. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. See, this is why I like this. You work with other pilots. Like, it really gets into, yeah, the MAs were not just sent to Earth. There are multiple of the unit of the series. And, you know. Let's see, hang on. Okay, so we're gonna just do this the safe way. At least I got a full heal, so we're good. But I am still, not rocking a good amount of health. Oh, come on! Let me just... Yeah, normally I'd have the other weapon. Perfectly fine. But luckily, these clones are a lot easier to kill. So I can just kind of mash them down. Anyway. So this isn't the most interesting boss fight. It is a mash fest. It really is. Because I just kind of shoot that, go to a different one, shoot that. Come on, wait for it. Yeah, luckily these things technically share health, so it's not a big deal. Well, they kind of share health. So splitting damage isn't a bad idea. But it'd be nice to focus it. Quick, get into the tank. Oh, I've energied out. This is bad. So, yeah, Zavira itself is not too terrible. Like, look at this. Well, Gathavira is not hard. It's also kind of very interesting that he has a lob shot. You gotta see it. You can also see him just, like, running around in places, so it's an interesting thing to see. Stop. Oh, man. There goes my shots. Oh, well. Well, that's another one down. Oh, God damn it. Oh, okay. Yeah, grenades got me out of that. Normally, yeah, I really should be using my sub-weapons more, but... I don't think about it coming off of zero, and even though I should, I'm not. Yeah, now, I don't get any more energy, so that's fine. We're fine. I've done a shit ton of damage. Damn it! I did not expect that to be the case. But it's fine. That was an easier fight for me. I got lucky with the dashes. Like, this one just does a lot of damage, so it's really good for that sort of thing. But I mean, as long as you keep the pressure on the core, it doesn't matter. He's got a taller tank. Like, seriously. He's got some high suspension. Yep. Now I can move on because I got the access key. But, like, they really do build out a charming cast. But seriously, in both cases, the pilots kind of pushed these tanks to their limits, you know? Again, Gathavira is not a hard fight. If you understand what you're supposed to be doing, and, you know, I can understand why in some cases people might have trouble figuring out, hey, this is what needs to be done. Like, honestly, it's the fighting as Jason, because you're so much weaker. That is the problem for me, for most of the time. I'm sure some people are like, oh no, Jason's so strong in this. Like, yeah, the counters are great, don't get me wrong. But your gunplay, like, your gun suffers because even your highest levels are just like, hey, you can't just spam this out like you could in Zero. It's a different system. So, yeah, you kind of have to learn that and be careful with it. Okay, that was interesting. I don't know if that was me being bad or that tank actually being pretty good because it got me. It got me with a flyby. Oh, I gotta go up. That was just like, I can't drop through that platform. Yeah, still, luckily in this game, the maps aren't as out of the way as they were in Zero. And they're damn useful, too. Just because of the whole, hey, we hid stuff. Like, overworld hidden stuff is more of a thing than it was in Zero. So there were a couple of health power-ups, but that was about it. Anyway, I got new discoveries. So that'll be, yeah, these two planets. Okay, so let's see. We're missing the item here. We'll go back to montage in a second after I get these two items. And again, I love these shots as you approach these planetoids. Yeah. Okay, what am I fighting? Oh, hey, this one. So. Yep. Flash sphere. Landmine that explodes and... yeah. Okay. So this was how... basically, it's a trap. You have to take the most dangerous route up. There's no other options there. It's pretty quick, pretty simple. That's a sub-weapon. I forget what that does. It's a... Anyway, that's complete. Here we get another upgrade. I don't think this is health. That's the other thing. Not every planet area immediately has health, but... kind of just gotta work our way through. Grab what we can grab. Oh. This is a Jason section. Interesting. Well, let's equip our new flash mines, I guess. Uh, yeah, that was a... I should do that. Hmm. That'll work, I guess? Got it. Did it drop energy for us? Because that's awesome. Oh, that's actually a pretty mean mine. I like it. And some of these things have... Okay. Yeah, some of these things have exactly what I need. And that is keys. So... You have a key here. Oh, is that the energy guard? Because I want it. Energy guard! Yes! Oh. My beloved energy guard. Oh, that makes life so much easier. I'm also fully upgraded, so let's go on that. So let's go back to montage and do the true ending thing. I mean, it's a montage. Probably. Something like that. But, I mean, that's what I think. Oh, right. These do disappear once you leave planet. Forgot about that. Because I usually don't return to locations too much. But I have to for each of these. And so we'll just blast... Yeah, Mother Brains. Like, so much easier to deal with. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. They existed in Zero. And, you know, make your triumphant return in Zero too. Son of a bitch. Anyway, I gotta go back all the way back up to the top to talk to a guy about a thing. Yeah. So that's the downside of the hover. And since I don't think we get energy upgrades in this game, and I think we might get them in 0-3. But like, it's kind of the compensation for, hey, you can't use this anymore, so you don't get energy guard and so many other things. Or like 0-3 has a lot of restrictions. It's kind of an interesting thing on that. Anyway. So, grab that health, get back up into fighting shape. There we go. All the way back up. Yeah. Anyway, and the important thing. So let's go meet back up. This is required for true ending. Long time no see. Still roaming around. Thought we were going on. The old island ship smack dab in the middle of the ocean. Come from across the whole dang ocean. It's important parts. Gold coins, huh? You'd find all 8 of them. So now... Yeah, surprisingly, this is required for true ending. It's just like, yeah, we're supposed to get through and help Eve. Shouldn't be be important? And it's like, nope. You gotta help, and you gotta help out every other MA pilot. Like, you get an item for it. You have to collect... Is it 3 or 4 of them? I forget. It's not absolutely important that I remember that. So, you can see they show up on the map. As those green icons. Anyway, See? I thought that was actually painful, but it was nice. Okay, so we're gonna just drop down, open up this shortcut. Yeah. Even though I'm not gonna ever take that to go up, we're gonna just take it to go out. So we're gonna collect all the ones on the right. That I can remember where they are. Oh, there it is. Coin. Yeah, that requires me to get out of the tank, doesn't it? Oh, well, it's fine. Like, this is why this is a little slow. Because Jason movement is bad. Ow! We're okay. Sadly, I had to take that hit because it wasn't letting me enter that. Oh. I'll heal in the tank. That's actually a nice change from... As you saw, that's a nice change from... So, it's a nice change from the original Zero, is that getting in the tank heals Jason fully. It allows the game to be... It's nicer, and it is both nicer and meaner in so many ways. Yeah. So... It is what it is. And, this is the point I was mentioning. Hey, you have to grab this coin over here. And then there's two where I'm basically going to have to head over to where Vera is. Or was. Get the Vera. Oh, by the way, I don't think they really get into the whole naming thing until 03. But yeah, the ship has an AI that needs things. Oh, sorry, the tank does. It's kind of built into a database. It's brought up in 03 for reasons. Which we'll get into when we get to 03. I don't want to spoil that. It's a fun thing. Well, not... You know what? It's a thing. Let's just leave it at that. Any more is just spoilers. Again, it's really interesting that mutants have both this weird biological component and then they're also taking over machines. So, you know. Like, they have a weird mix of what looks to be metal and organic. That being said, you did go inside a giant mutant in one, so... Sorry, in Blaster Master Zero. So, there's really not much I can say on that. Okay, so next area does not have a thing I need to go back for technically. Man, I do love the energy regenerating from the long falls. I also liked the passive, but this isn't bad either. Not to mention, this is actually a required mechanic. It's very much also a thing of, didn't the last tank break from us handling it too rough? And now we're having to make these huge, heavy impacts to generate energy. And it's like, is that a smart thing? Like, it getting beat up is the main source of this energy. Like, you're either taking a huge impact from a fall or taking damage from an enemy. And it's just like, And you wonder why, like, parts and stuff have to be replaced. You know, it's just, it is what it is. Anyway, I need to get out and get him with Jason now. You leave me alone. I don't care about it. Okay, so. Yeah. Yay! We stopped by this grave, which I assume has some importance for, you know, for those two, but I don't know. Probably Grave of Comrades or something. But yeah. I could kill it with missiles, which would probably be the smarter option. But the Grand Impact just works. I don't need to go inside there, so we go up there. Let's see, where's the... Okay. Yep. There's the last one. No, not last one, but there's one of them. So yeah, in this game, losing all of your energy is real bad. It happens way too much, but it's real bad. Because your tank shots suffer, everything suffers. You never want to be in a power down state. It's actually probably one of the things that makes me go, yeah, that's 0-2 being a little mere. Because it do be like that sometimes. Leave me alone. Or die. Your choice. And we're charged. I think this is the easier route, so let's take that. But that should be all the coins, right? Yeah, that's all 8. So we'll grab them, get out of here, we'll grab our thing. I will say I did beat this game way faster when I was actually trying to go fast, because I was under 4 hours in game looking at my saves. But yeah. Gomber! Fix the Kuabiko. You needed gold. The emblem. Yep, so nothing I can do about it. I need those emblems. We don't know what they do. But Eva, hold on to them. That is, I will say, the drop's kind of satisfying. Now, this is the last time I need to stop on montage. Montage. I don't know. It's never said. I'm probably horribly wrong. It's fine. Okay. So, that should be everything here, I think. Let's double check it. We got that. We got that. We got my beloved energy guard. We're going to Area C. Yep. So, yeah, this is where we need to go. We don't know what it is, but this is C1. Oh, I get 2 things here, so we should do this. One of them looks like it's a map piece. But yeah, there's very much like, hey, technically, each of these upgrades puts, puts Eve at risk. And it's also very... You saw that, right? No. Okay, no, it's just flavor area, that's fine. Oh, right. I can't do anything about their shields yet. Huh. Never mind. I can. Why was I thinking I couldn't? It just can absorb energy and regenerate. That shield, I think. Ammo auto cluster. So this is an interesting weapon. I don't like it too much for mostly because you see that it does. That's what it does. It consumes energy though to do it. It can be very helpful in specific circumstances. Mainly like this, where I need to shoot through terrain or deal with things coming from both ends. However, you also got to keep in mind the energy management. And it's not exactly easy to hit with the clusters. So, not my preferred thing. But this gets me access to another planetoid. So, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. But oftentimes, I'm just going to default to the normal shot. Not to mention, the cluster is completely optional. Nothing requires it, other than that fight. It does make some things easier, sure. But, you know, I don't much care for it. We'll get whatever this component is, and then we'll go for the one elsewhere. C3. Oh, Jason. Okay, so hang on. I don't have a map. Hey, I wonder. Probably not, but let's see if I can. Counter, fire point blank shot. Target goes down in one shot, you'll be able to move to a new target right away, spinning your speed. Even if there are no counter targets nearby, you'll still be able to dash, letting you avoid further attacks. Yeah, that counter is bitchin'. Fire flash sphere with sub-weapon again to cause it to detonate. It's leave an energy sphere in its wake. Penetrates terrain, so it's useful for attacking hard-to-reach enemies, or ones that are mostly stationary. Okay. Ah, man, I got. Okay, I need to switch to the range shot here. That got pushed out of the map. Interesting. Not my favorite way to deal with that, unfortunately. Okay. But let's switch to the other counter now that I'm actually able to get close range quarters things. This asshole. Okay. Now we need to do this. Yeah, see, that's layering. That's doing wonders. Where are you? Why are you not... Are you just... There you go. So, yeah, having this flash sphere makes life easy, because it just stacks once I get them vulnerable. The torch bomb. This also works pretty well, too. Like, sub-weapons are king. Like, it goes blast counter, sub-weapons, then your main weapon. For the most part. Anyway. There's one item here, 2 more maps. 2 keys. Yeah. Immigration ship. L229. Use energy output. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Respect the Fred. Yeah, of course they did. It's fine. Yeah, it's surprisingly easy to deal with. Not to mention... Oh, son of a bitch. It headed me off there. So the whole thing is I have to navigate its punches to hit where I need it to hit. There we go. To burst down the barriers. Of course, it also can't show up in these tight quarters back here. But it's fine. Now, the main reason I want that module is because I think I can use it to get shortcuts. Like, I can't get through this. What's it? Yeah, no, that's not going to get me through it. But I need something to do that. I know exactly where it is, what it is, all that jazz, but I need... There we go. Yeah, this is a lot of just mashing things down for the most part. But until I get something that can penetrate that, there's not a lot of reason for me to... There's not a lot of things I can do. But I think that boss is... No, I get the item from that boss, I think. Something. It's something. I need to kill that boss. That mech at some point. Pretty sure. Maybe. Yeah, it's been a while. Memory is not the thing it used to be. I thought I was using the other one. Okay. Anyway, now I should be able to keep this without too much trouble, because, hey, like, it does that, so... I do remember these things being kind of a pain in the ass because of how small they are, but they are constantly throwing out counters. So... Here's my map. Now, theoretically, I don't need any of this stuff. Like, I know exactly where what I need is, but I'm going to go... I know where most everything I need is, I think. Anyway, I now have my maps, so... There's a health upgrade there or something. Those are either keys or health upgrades. I don't know which. But it wants me to get down there, get the item I need. I think the one to the left might be... You know what? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Yeah, so all of these... The dungeon areas I go... Because I only go into 2 here. This is a lot more tank focused than the original Zero is, surprisingly. And I don't mean that in the, oh, you don't use the tank much of it. It's like, no, you use the tank a lot to get around. But this game, it's like, no, you fight a lot more in the tank. There's a bit better balance between the two in this, I'd say. Meanwhile, like, 0-3 is just like, it's all about the tank. Like, you still have the same combat functionality you've always had. See, I want to get down there, but I can't get down there. Anyway, I don't have the options I need to get... Oh, come on. You gonna throw that? You gonna throw a punch? Or you gonna keep throwing it? Yeah, here's the punch I need. Yeah, so because of that barrier, I can't do much. Oh, you're the gun one again. That's fine. I just have to make sure... Those ones I have to make sure don't line up with it. And that's all good. There's nothing in here, right? Yeah, nothing in here. There you go. Right through two. It just keeps going. Grab the heel, keep going. So, yeah. In case you haven't figured out what's about to happen. We're in a tight corridor that I can't do anything about that chasing me. So, yeah, so that's a key. That's all that is. Shit, I should have kept it up higher and then I could have gone underneath it. And we got all three with one shot. That's great. Access key 2, so I can go to area D now. However, I suppose if I fucked it up, I could have just blasted my way up. That was faster, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's see. Oh, good. You dropped health. I needed that. Because I am being reckless, and that is fine. Yeah. Oh, bro. So these flame things are pretty slow for me. I could damage boost through them, but I like my health. I don't really want to burn all of it and then die and lose all of it. I suppose though the checkpoint would have made that easy enough. Oh, we're in another one of these sections. Keep going. See, if I had gone up there, there's a good chance I would have gotten punched. I know, you're following me. You got nothing better to do. It's fine. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, I just fall straight down. We're good. Also, I knew I was going to take a shit ton of damage here. I do not... Why should I worry? Why should I care? Pretty much. Oh, man. There you go. We're good. Kinda. But the energy regen, luckily, since it punched its way in, it doesn't care anymore. Jeez. Okay, we're perfectly on flash mines. I can throw down a torch. You know what? While I'm here, let's put the F... Wait, what? I thought I... What? Oh! I can switch it between... Torch Bomb and that. I didn't remember that. It's fine. Unknown cell, 40 hits. What is it? So, yeah, that's why you want fire for this. It makes this fight easier. And there's some counter. It's pretty great. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is actually the best way to deal with it, but it works, so... Yeah, if you don't shred the body with, flame mines, I guess that's just, it's gonna retreat. Yeah. This is slow. It's a very slow fight. It's not hard. It's slow. Next one will probably do it. And here it goes like, yeah, let's move these wildly. And I'm like, I destroy your body. You don't like fire. But there that goes, kind of flying off and escaping. Giving me the Burn Spark, which is possibly the most useful tank weapon in this game. Yep. So, I need to... Let's put that on my ZR, just because, yes, always. So, that's it. Eva's still sleep moded, but yeah, so that's fine. So the main thing about Burn Spark is it speeds me up, and, added bonus, I'm immune during the dash. So, I don't really have a ton of weaknesses at this point. Not that it's, you know, a perfect solution or anything, but it does do wonders. Don't I come back here for something? I thought I didn't come back here, but it seems like I might. I'm on one hit. Get out of there. We'll take this one slow. Because that looks like hell. And we're good. We're not great, but we're good. I really decided to make that way more exciting than it needed to be. So let's go grab the other key and see where that takes us. Which I need to climb back up for a bit. I could get it on the way out, but I decided no. So those their barriers don't mean shit when I got Burn Spark. It's actually very powerful. So mainly the fact that I can just kind of iframe through stuff makes this such a potent weapon. Right. So this is a lot of small pipe chambers with barriers with electrical barriers. So it's not it's not the safest thing. Okay. That said, it is a pretty decent weapon closet. Though there's a lot less of those. There we go. Heck. Grab the map. Yeah, the thing about the wide beam, though, is it's very powerful, but you have to use it in bursts. Like, you can't just spam it like you could the wave beam in Zero. They really didn't want to have as much of the focus on your blaster rifle as you did in the first game. Which, again, a lot of that was like, hey, let's redo the original Blaster Master and kind of update it, which they did a great job with. This is just like, hey, let's do our own. Let's do our own thing. Let's keep the same flow and ideas, but make it different, better. Man, I just kind of turned my brain off and jumped through all of those shots. I surprised myself there, if I'm being completely honest. So, the thing about this is that it is also, hey, anything I iframe through still gives me energy as if it hit me. Makes it a very potent defense, if I'm being perfectly honest. Granted, the only thing I insta-kill, though, are the weapons. Don't know if I dodged the damage on that or not. It was close. So that's the whole way out. We'll get through it. Sadly, I'm stocked up on energy, but I'm not stocked up on health. Oh right, I can multi-tap it. It's great. So this is going to be a bit of a rough fight, but I think I can handle it. Probably. If I remember how this fight's supposed to go. So, yeah. I'm still, yeah, the Metal Guardian. Defend them all. Sadly, I burned all my energy out, so we didn't get to kill it during that down phase, but it's fine. You die now. It's not that bad of a boss once you understand the methodology on it. So I can go between C and E. So, yeah. Anyway. We're all good. Now I just have to get back out. And I have still, like, no health. So that's one of those things that it's less kind about, is health. Right, I can rapid fire it too. It's a pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. The problem being, of course, let's see. So there's, yeah, I can basically now. Oh, no. We're fine. We're fine. I don't need to go that way anymore. So that's what it's kind of efficient to take that way. Because, hey, I can just go through that way, and then we're good. And now we're back up, and we're almost out. This is actually a pretty straightforward area, as far as it comes. Well, for the most part. Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah, I really miss having a downward attack. If I'm being honest. I have my grand impact too, but which I should. Well, actually, I'm gonna talk to Eve about our burn. Version ship L229, started from 150 years ago, from planet Sophia. Yep. Mutants killed everyone. And for high-speed tackle, by pressing the sub-weapon button repeatedly, you can maintain high speed, but address people trained continuously. Careful not to shut down as you zip around. Yeah. The thing they don't mention, though, is the invulnerability. It's very useful and very important. Cause, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, and hitting walls keeps some of the energy. That's good to know. So, yeah. So, I now have 2 routes. I now can go from area C to area E, or I can go from A to D. It doesn't matter. This goes to... What is it? Is that... You know, it doesn't matter at this point. Anyway, we're going to hit C2, and then I guess we'll go to... We'll skip D and go to E. We'll hit them both eventually. But I think going to D is going to put me in a boss fight I don't want to do. So, remember when I said about this jumping puzzle thing? Well, here we are, doing this again. Ladder jumping, huh? See? It's not an easy trick. And this is the whole, like, hey, you can learn it, and then we're gonna kill you with it, basically. Oh, man. Like, getting the right height, getting the right distance is a whole... It's a whole thing. And again, it's not even just like hold up as you're passing a ladder. No, you need to either hit a button or you need to just be holding straight up. Like, there's a whole method to it. It sucks. Again, though, they're being a little bit kind to start out. This is a long jump. And this is the other thing. They start doing this shit where it's like, hey, you gotta jump around this fire. It's very tense. Luckily, these are long ladders. Like, the last one is almost free. Almost. But yeah, there we go. Now I've got another set of them, which is... So if I fall in any of those, I gotta do the whole thing over again. And this is all for a health upgrade. Okay, so we'll drop down into this water, because that'll stop the fall damage. And that's a health upgrade. So we'll grab this in case I was being reckless, but I'm not, so... Anyway, this is one of those... This is a weird mutant here. You'll see the flower growing out of it. It's not going to do anything. Son of a bitch, I fell for the trap. I decided I'm going to jump past that mutant and that full death. So this is what makes Jason so rough. Because, hey, full death, it's a thing. It's not full damage, it's full death. And now I gotta do the whole thing again. It's very slow. This is why, yeah, this isn't even required for true ending. I just want the extra health for some of the bullshit I'm gonna have to deal with in a bit. Because I suspect we'll get there. It looks like I was clipping into the wall a little bit there. So that's the other thing. If you take a hit in the air, your momentum gets destroyed. So it's pretty much a death if you do try and jump through it. And this is going to be like the main slow thing and my cause of death. You know? But once you get a rhythm for it, you can go fast. It's very much. Feel the rhythm. And if you don't have the height right, you will just die. These are fairly forgiving. And I say fairly. I messed up on my timing because I was just like, I got it, and then didn't get it. But yeah, they're fairly forgiving, but they're still rough. Again, when I did this in under 4 hours, getting everything, I was on top of my game. I was making these jump transfers like a champ. But, again, this is a 100% thing. This isn't a true ending thing. This is just me getting every upgrade because I like it. Because it just, you know, it makes me happy. I think I could have jumped ahead of it, and then we would have been fine, but I just don't want to take that risk. Yeah. I think also there's no ceiling here, so I can jump higher than I need to, but... Oh, come on! I had that. I got cocky and went, I got this, and mistimed it. This is a lot of me failing. Not me at my best, you know? But that's the point of the stream. Kinda. Not me going, hey, here's my best actions. It's here's how I play generally. Ah! Okay, so those are distance response. Okay. So that's how that works. Gotcha. Yeah. I now know they are proximity. They don't respond to timing. It's not a timer. It's strictly, hey, you're too close. We're gonna burn you. Who installed them here? Who knows? Who installed all these ladders here? It doesn't matter. The point is someone wanted death. Like, luckily, I think this is a little bit more forgiving in this game than it was in Zero, but it's still not... It's still not entirely safe. There we go. So, yeah, I either have to hit my jump button again, or I have to hit up, like, again. I have to release and hit it again. It's a whole thing. Yeah, now I can skip that ladder almost entirely, but... Okay. Yeah. See, that's the trap of that mutant. Is like we saw that last time I was here, where it goes, hey, I see you, I do nothing, but you think I'm gonna do something, so when you try and jump over me, you take fall death. Come on, let me up. I'm trying to... Yeah. So, there we go. Now I'm out. Yeah, this is basically here in case you... It's here to walk... Here so you can walk out. But it's also there in case you somehow survive fall damage. With the DLC characters, this is a whole hell of a lot easier. Because they don't need ladders at all. They don't take fall damage. It's only Jason who takes fall damage. So that's just one of the worst planetoids by far for me. And it offers a health upgrade, so I really can't give it up. So let's go through the dimensional tunnel. Still taking over. Oh, Straga. Can I? I can't bring up my, yeah, I don't have any control over that. So, anyway. This has 3 maps, 2 health upgrades, or 2 health upgrades, 2 normal upgrades, and then there is, something else here. If you remember the shape, you might be able to figure out what it is. I know what it is. Yeah, so I don't think, because we got, like, at least 2 more sectors. 3, I think, actually. Planet Stranga. Let's see what Eve has to say. Poisonous to mutants. Their nerves, and in some cases their genes. Solution behavior right away. Yeah, part of, yeah, into a mutant state. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for... That is, this is the introduction to shit we see on this planet. Lots of things that don't make much sense. Like, the rules here are different. That's really all I can say. If an enemy has a flower plant glowing out of it, then I don't have to deal with it. And I mean that in the best way possible. However, yeah, notice the plants in there. So this is an interesting thing. Those things take a shit ton of blaster shots from the tank. But Jason can just down these things easy. It's such a dumb thing you would never think to do on PlanetSide. But this is the fastest way to kill him. Get out and shoot him with Jason. Not to mention you can just recover Jason's health. So I didn't need to kill that one. This is the whole thing though. I can't remember the route. I can go through those water, but that's not going to help me too much. So let's see what we got over this way. I think they'll both take me to the same location eventually. But yeah, those rainbow bugs are a big pain in the ass. Oh, and you'll notice these those wall shooters we saw earlier. Yeah, they're now shooting health and energy. Everything's all messed up. It's it's kind of learning and adapting to those changes that make this planet in any way difficult. That being said, this is a puzzle planet. in so many ways. Just knowing, hey, what do I need to do here and what do I need to do there? It's all figuring out how you solve the different puzzles on this planet. So I think I need to go in here. But you'll notice the flowers just... Yeah. Again, flowers everywhere. Don't need to do anything with it. However... Gotta! Flower. Yeah, flower from someone. Yeah! That's it. Kana is the wildest of them all. She even has her own DLC. It's great. I might show that off a bit. Like, probably next time. Silver, purplish, super fast ship. Yep. So this sucks. The Nora MA06. Ire. Yeah, it has a lot of jump attacks. There's another attack it could have done. I kind of just was face tanking. A lot of it was like, I would turn and tip the hit after my dash expired, so... Yeah, Kana refuses to lose. Yep. It's a Fort Droid Kenwood. I don't know what the horns are, but it's kind of what it is. And she has that weird kind of rabbitish thing. Yakopu. Yep, Kana got attacked by another MA, so someone else is going around causing problems. Decided MA pilots were enemies, which, yeah. Kana. Kana is troublesome. Yeah. But she's fun. 3 kinds of fruit. Change my mind, tell you about the key. Yeah. Kana's fun. Kana is fun. She is, like, the second best character in the series. Possibly. Eve being the best. Just, again, because of all the stuff she's great. Kana's fun. Just gets like a total attitude. Agreeing that sometimes she's a problem. It's great. The drill smasher. I need this. So, the main thing the drill does is for stuff like this. Why am I thought oh, I'm equipped with it. That's fine. So you can activate these things and do stuff. So, Kana would normally do that during the fight, and it would suck. But that's actually what Kana was doing a lot of the fight. But, you know, it's actually a pretty neat weapon. You just kind of have to learn how to use it. Because you can't drill straight ahead. You can only drill down and diagonally. Makes the whole thing rather interesting. Anyway, let's go in here. And yeah, so this is the dungeon aesthetic here. That's the other thing I never mentioned. Dungeon aesthetic. Well, I got lucky and I stood right where I needed to be to not get hit. Yep. And we're just going to avoid all that. Yeah, I don't really like those big fish things. But I can kill them, so it's not a big deal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So that's the other thing you can see here. Okay. Yeah, the problem is it's got such a big model that by dodging up, I happened to get into a situation where I couldn't do anything. Like, there was just no way. Okay, that's annoying. We're fine though. Oh, good. I am perfectly safe standing in that. Sadly, I have now lost my, Oh, right, I know, a fire shot. That's actually really helpful. Let's just stop that before it does that. Unfortunately, I switched weapons too much. It's fine. Oh, hey, that's health. I do need health. Okay, I didn't realize that that would kill me like that. And that I didn't think its damage was that high. Shows what I know. It's interesting that the menu I have to choose to change between the two, but here I can just freely out in the field it's part of my quick select, so come on, what you got? There we go. So here comes the easy dodge. Because it's horizontal. Yeah, remember when I said I should not rapid fire this thing? What am I doing? See? Perfectly easy every time. There we go, that's what I needed to do. So, this still is overwhelmingly powerful, I just can't rapid spam it. There we go, just enough to actually shoot it. And we're good. Oh, man. That's actually a little bit of a pain, but it'll be fine. Yep, so this was a bit more, this was a bit safer, and we're fine. So that's, that was a nice thing there. Not a problem, right? Yeah, not a problem. Anyway, come on. Come at me. And we got the life boost. Again, I'll take that. That was clean. Or relatively clean. We had a death, and I'm a bit sore about it, but overall it's fine. So, yeah, we don't have the map here yet. Though I do know where things are, so that's a start. Yeah, so this whole thing is interesting. Like, this whole planet. It's, as I said, it's a puzzle planet. So that'll, move the tank when I do stuff like this. And, that's a whole mechanic. So. Now, here's a... Yeah, so I can't get the tank over there, but that picked up and removed that seed. Which I gotta do stuff with that. It's a whole thing. And now I have water flow, so I can get in here. So I can get into this dungeon, and now we can go find what's over here. Yeah, I don't know the rhythm on this blaster, to be perfectly honest. If I knew that, life would be easier. I don't like those, the look of those. Those worry me. Yep. Son of a bitch. I guess we're good. Not really, but good enough. Let's through this wall, see what's up top. Oh, we got some kind of fight. Let's do this again. Not a big problem, luckily. Okay, I don't want to deal with you yet. So I need to go find whatever's here. We're good. Yeah, I just have to spam counter shots there otherwise. Oh boy. So that's not helping me at all. So as I said, this planet follows somewhat different rules from pretty much every other planet in the game. And that's kind of what makes it an interesting planet. Because, yeah, you saw that. I had a boss fight arena, and it went, hey, this is not actually required. That was not what I meant to do. It's fine. What I meant was that. So, once I get the item, I can get out of here. But that requires me finding the item. Yeah, that does a lot of damage to those guys, apparently. And as long as I don't take the hit, it's fine. I've been rapid firing that, and that's not necessarily what I need to do. So I guess we do need to come up here. But yeah, these weapons require a good use of your counterblast, your sub-weapons. It's a lot of things, and that's what kind of keeps combat interesting in 0-2 over 0, to say the least. Because, hey, as it turns out, just having one blaster that just is king of all means you just hold on to that blaster. It's like, hey, you have to use everything. I mean, if you watched me play through 0, I barely use my sub-weapons. Except for the orbital strike thing, which was just too powerful. Okay. So, for here, for puzzle solving, the repulsion jack. This is kind of an improvement of the energy barrier. Because as you see, I can now jump through things. This is the other aspect of the puzzles here. Hit the button down, it's gonna go grab it. That's fine. I don't need that particular one. We just squeeze the tree, it drops a plant seed, and bam. Now we just gotta get it places. But I have to deal with those things, and it's fine. So this is the other part of it. I need to repulsion jack it up there. So, no, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Repulsion jack. Luckily, the thing didn't notice it, so there we go. We got it in the pot. And then the last step of this, as soon as my energy comes back, hang on a second. Repulsion jack. Yeah, that's the thing with repulsion jack is because it's not hover. It makes it easy to get energy back. You can throw one down before you're out. And we grab this kind of lemony thing. So that's one of the 3 fruits. One down, 2 more to go. That was weird. Fires a spring of repulsive force. Use a jump, though it won't let you reach as high as the hover. It can be more SP efficient. It's also used for covering SP in flat areas. When an enemy steps on it, it'll shoot upward. Heavier flying enemies probably won't be affected, though. When enemy triggers, they'll be defenseless. Fire diagonally to take advantage of the situation. Yeah, you never really have to. What do you have to say about my A cluster? Auto cluster is an alternate weapon. Spinning cannon. Shoot with this piece. Single shot doesn't have much power. It's capable of piercing terrain. Also fires cluster bomb, so excels in keeping every angle covered. It's efficient against crawling enemies and useful when you're surrounded. Yeah, that is very true. I just don't care for it. Anyway, I need the drill equipped. So we're good. Let's keep going and exploring. But I want to check something first. Yeah, okay. So yeah, those are there to denote, hey, you can get through that. Like, those are there as a marker kind of thing. That's where you leave the tank. It'll then get taken away to the next area you need it to. Anyway. Oh, that's the way back. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Because I need to get all the way back through. Sadly, that drained all my energy just rapidly using the tank like that. Anyway, straight down again. Too far down. Too far down. Kinda? Where is this gonna be? You know what? I want to go up above first. So. So that's the mean thing here. You'll notice that healing was not useful. So this is a bit of a weird one. It's got a whole thing to it. Like, I really can't say more than that. Because, yeah, this plant can't really jump more than that high. So you kind of have to maneuver it around. It's a whole thing. And I need to use... because I need to get it over there to be able to jump through that water. Which gets these grapes. So that's another one of the things I needed. Luckily, it only responds when things are on top of it, so... Damn it! Stop firing it down. There we go. Is it momentum? I forget what it is. But it's kind of a pain. Yeah, so it is what it is. That does not help me, surprisingly enough. Okay, it kind of helps. There we go. Okay, so time for see, I can throw them down underwater, and that does make them very useful for this sort of thing. So this is where things are a bit tricky, because I need to effectively not jig too far, but we kind of failed there anyway. Okay, so yeah, luckily you keep the dive module from the first game, so that's fine. But yeah, we're gonna do a lot of exploring here. Hang on, I gotta do that, and then I think I have to do this too. Yep. Okay. So let's get you over to the receptacle. Yeah, these are a bit precise. I mean, it's fine, I guess. You'll notice my shots are now smaller. This is kind of the downside of the downside of that. Okay, that should work. Luckily, nothing's gonna get in the way here. Okay, so that'll get me my last fruit, but there's still treasures to be found here. So now I grab that apple or tomato thing. It's a weird fruit. Alright, does Eve have anything to say about that? Go tech downward. It's capable of destroying hard rocks. Yes, drill. I do find that funny as I'm doing that. Yeah, so use a sleep. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the weapons. Okay, so anyway. Well, not really. There's still some other weapons I get that are nice to have. So I can go escape now, but... And by escape, I mean I can leave. I can go turn that in, get what I need, and leave. That one caught me off guard. Like, there was a bit of just like... this seems wrong. It's like my brain thought that, and my I did not keep up. Did not keep up at all. Sadly, unlike the energy ones, the health ones don't always drop health. So, ooh man, I'm just lucky that's not hard enough ground for fall damage. Sorry, fall death. So I should have died there very easily. And so that's a blue medallion. Let's see what that does for me. Oh, right. I have more SP now. That's actually really helpful. Anyway, these things don't generally drop anything, but they're not going to fight back either, so... I'm killing them in hopes of getting health. Psst. I should have seen that one coming, shouldn't I have? Yeah, so... since I have to get out of here with the tank. There we go. Anything else I'm missing? Don't think so. I can escape back up and then, well... I still don't have the map. But I don't know if the map's on this planet. That's the interesting thing, is maps don't have to be on the main planet. They can be on the subplanets too. But I don't think I've got all the subplanets unlocked either, so... I should probably keep searching. However, I do need to get my health back. The other thing is, let's go talk to Kana. Got the fruit! Kana. Yeah. The support animal can mix stuff. Again, it's very much like, hey, these support animals have other abilities, but they never really get into it a ton. Why they have these abilities is one thing. Yeah. See, Kana's still helpful. Yeah, it's on one of the planetoids. It's kind of a pain in the ass. This is also, like, despite being the metal attacker for Straga, she really doesn't have to do anything. The planet's doing a lot of the work at this point. She is like the one pilot who's not currently dealing with a crisis of sorts. No, that's not true. But, you know, like everyone is kind of in different states of their journey. if I was being honest, you know? Like, Jason's completed it. He's a hero. He's going on his next big thing that he needs to deal with, and that's trying to save Eve. You know, who he's grown to care much about, all things. Important things from Zero. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back, go to YouTube, watch the VODs. I'm serious. It's a thing. But anyway, like, because again, we've already played through. Okay, we've already played through the first Zero. Lots of plot stuff. There's also a synopsis kind of thing. A little bit at the beginning of this game. I would recommend watching it. Well, which wasn't part of this episode, but it was, again, part of the last episode, which was the end of Zero. And the beginning of this, so. Totally recommend watching it if you have the time. If you just gotta somehow stumble into this. But, yeah. Those ones have flowers out of their cannons just facing each other. Man, it kind of reminds me of the whole, like, oh yeah, some animals, like, eat fermented fruit and kind of get drunk off their asses. It's kind of like that is just what it feels like here. I mean, it's not that really, but it's like, that's the feeling, that's the impression I get. You know, these plants are just fucking it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. There we go. Okay. There we go. Not a big deal. Like, this is less of a mash fest than the original game is. Oh, man, I still took a hit. Luckily, they're being very generous with weapons in case I lost it, but still. Oh, this is another planetoid map. So that's fine. Anyway, let's get back to the Sophia. I didn't put this in a place I can't get to, did I? No, it's fine. I'm not quite that dumb today. Not that that's a super big problem. But yeah. So, let's look at what we got. That looks like a complete map to me. Yeah, once we leave here, I do need to go back and talk to Kana. Which is a bit of a thing. It's a trek. Like, there's no quick way to Kana, and that's kind of Straga's stick. Not that it was easy to get to combat. Not combat? Is it combat? I forget his dick. That's not combat. That's advanced force. Gonbei. That's it. Yeah. I don't know. It just doesn't stick in my head that well. It's been a while, and yeah, it's my own weaknesses. I can't say more than that. Anyway. So, now, in the continuing of, yeah, Straga's weird. The item I need is not, that's E3, I don't need to go there. So, yeah, we got everything from the planet, that's great. I didn't mean to go back and land already. I hit B, I thought I was not. Like, yeah, the fact that it's just like, even looking at it, you're just like, yeah, Stranga. It's such an odd planet. No matter how you look at it. But yeah, the extra energy does help. It makes life a little easier. So, yeah. It's a whole thing of getting on these planets. So we landed on the red one, which is E3. Yeah, so this is the one we kind of need to get to. Now, you want to guess what's here? It's a reprise of the Skeleton Boss. Not a big deal, honestly. I mean, it kind of is, but the Planet Destroyer, Cerebos. I'm just gonna stand here and mash. Oh! That's not safe. Yeah, so that's kind of a... Different ones have different ways I can deal with it, unfortunately. So, ways I have to deal with it. But we're almost there. One of the heads is down. Another one down. And all three down. Yeah, being able to just unload on the second phase, on like that fire phase, made it a real easy fight. Yep. Yeah, Kana's whole flower thing. So, I do have to go meet up with Kana. I don't know if I could go right back, or if I had to have gotten the key first. Like, finishing out the sector. I really don't know. But let's go. So I still need to get this purple planet. Like, this is actually the most annoying thing here, is that they move kind of sporadically. Now arriving on Planetoid E1. Oh, this is the tank level. This is adjacent level. That's fine. Oh, I still don't have the map for this place, do I? So I don't know exactly where I need to go. And that's fine. There's health! Oh man, I need that health. Big bot? Big bot! Well, not bot, but big fish. Anyway, I got more health. And that's not the reward for this place. Interesting. Not a big deal. We're through the barriers, so that's fine. Come on, just die. Perfect! And that is the map for this place. I won't say I handled that flawlessly, but I handled it pretty well. There's another upgrade here? Shit. Okay, we gotta walk back. You gotta take a walk of shame, buddy. Nothing I can do about it. I really only need to fire two. Yeah, it's still the Planetoid map. We're fine, though. Yeah. B2. So yeah, that's the other thing. You can find planetoids in old sectors too, and that makes this... Yeah, the counter does so much of the work there. It really sets it up. Yeah, surprisingly, we're not going through it. Well, I guess we're going about the same clip that we were going through the first Zero. We're about 2 hours in. We got left. So we still got whatever. Yeah, it's going to pop me over here to look at this in Area B. I'm not going to worry about it, though, because what I need is you just kind of orbiting over here. Yeah, Straga is just the weirdest of places. So this should be the last one, which is E2. Yeah, there's just an item way down low. Doesn't look like a boss, but we'll find it out. Yeah, so that's kind of the gimmick here. Is they're just like, hey, let's throw those things there and mess with you. Because that laser is no joke. And now we have the hard part. No, not really. Because, hey, I just got to do that. C4. See, having that extra health does make this easier. Because I can just kind of tank through stuff and not ignore and not deal with it. I can just ignore things. It's great. Anyway, wall jumps. I should probably switch that out. I don't need the repulsor field much anymore. Like, it is almost strictly used for Straga. Like, Stranga. You don't really need it anywhere else. It's kind of funny like that. So, let's try and go back and talk to Kana again. Yeah, we still don't have a. I don't want to get. Yeah, I don't want to get. We get some of the more powerful stuff because, of course, I'm going to get the acceleration for it. That thing is just too signature and too powerful for it not to be in the game. Because that's just my big giant laser. Like, this is very much a all-around weird planet. Mixed in with, oh yeah, even the mutants are weird. Let's hit the save point. Do our drops. And down we go. Yeah, sadly activating that doesn't do much for me. Whatever Kana's doing. New Nase. Extremely rare specimen. No longer exists on the planet. All blasted off. Yeah. Again, this place is weird. It's just a thing that happens. Lo Sante. Just, yes, emotional roots, basically. So that's the side quest I have to do for Kana. Since it's not, yeah, it's not a thing I do here. And, you know, there's some other ones I can do elsewhere too. Let me think. Well, no, I'm sorry. Planet-wise. Planet-wise. Yeah, the thing that's really kind of annoying about all this, though, is I can't just immediately get out. So let's do this. Haha! Yes. No! Yeah, the problem is I can't switch from dive to hover very quickly. But this is a faster way out than the other way. Other way is the same water stuff, plus then I have to climb up that tower. This I just use like 2 repulsors and I'm out. But I can't do that until I get repulsors, so it's kind of a catch-22. It would really only matter, I suppose, like one time if you were just completing the game. It's a faster way out, trying to be faster there. And then it would, of course, matter for true ending. Because you have to. Go here, go back twice. Anyway. back to Area C. Is this one? Yeah, it's this one. Oh, that is an upgrade and something else. I mean, it's like a health or an energy upgrade and something else. I don't know what it is. So there's 5 energy upgrades and then the 8 health upgrades in this game. There's more upgrades as far as I'm aware. Oh, and I should have the map. So interesting. So that's an energy upgrade. Cool. Let's do that. You can tell by the color. Not the most helpful of information I could be giving. But it is information. My max SP went up. And now time to grab the actual item for this place. That is a boss room if I've seen it. Yep. Oh no, it's just an enemy wave room. That's fine. I'm sorry, why can't I dodge? Ah. Flash Striker. Landmine that explodes to destroy a lightning sphere. Yeah, I was just taking a bunch of free hits because it wasn't letting me fight back. See, nothing else there. Did we already... Yeah, we already hit these places, right? Yeah, we did. We did. So... Anyway, back to B, which we got... Right, forgot, gotta hold that. B2. So that should finish out the sector, maybe? I don't think the game actually tells you when you finished it. So, yeah, this is another key maze. What is that thing? Oh, not great, not great, I'm dead. Okay, so... Thundermine, let's go. Yeah, I'm getting kind of screwed up here. Do I not have a key? Yeah, I don't have a key. So that was kind of pointless, I guess. Gotta go around finding keys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill myself so I get my energy back. Because I don't want to take that fight if I don't have to. If I can key door out, like if I can take a key door and then just not, that would be for the best. But, you know, it is what it is. Here we go. Charge shot. That's a bit better. Gotcha. You squirmy bastard. Okay. So I now have 1 key. I can go get 2 key. Ah! Well, that's fine. Hang on. Okay, I'm now back to wave shot. And I'm in a safe spot. Good luck with that, buddy. Oh, God! I'm not as safe as I thought. I didn't think he could clip. I didn't think he had no clip. That was a grievous error. That was a grievous error on my part. How was I to know? Oh, man. You know, I just, my master plans, huh? Sometimes they're not what they crack up. They're not what they're cracked up to be. Reactive Comet. Reactive Comet is actually really helpful. Because I can do that. And now my reaction stuff is incredibly powerful. For, like, 1 shot. So it vastly powers that up, which is nice. But... Considering how automatically powerful those are, too, it's pretty great. I mean, I'm not coming back here, so it's not a big deal. But, yeah. Yeah, it's not a big deal that I'm just kind of picking up all these health items and stuff. 5, 6, health upgrade, and that clears the place. So, yeah, worth it, kind of. Still, I would say that this is probably the longest side quest. Probably. So. But I want to do it before we get into what is one of the worst fights in the game. Well, that's not true. It's really only bad if you don't get all these upgrades before doing it. You'll understand, but like once you see it, like most people understand what I'm talking about once you see it. But, yeah. It's an absolute pain. It's really all I can say about it. Fascinating. So that doesn't really work. That does, though. Yeah, surprisingly, that's pretty effective. Yep. But this is pretty... I was not expecting that angle, to be honest. Anyway, since you need the drill to even get in here, it's a whole thing. Yeah, I forgot. This place is a bit of a mess. There we go. The Nunasayar. Nunasay. What do you have to say? You nothing new to say? Yeah, she says less in this game, and that's fine. You know, I'm also an idiot. I completely forgot I can use Fred to just call the tank back to me. So. You know, it's one of those things where you just don't think about it. You don't have the same thought process all the time. And you forget functions you should have. By the way, that's the downside of the longer SP charge. If you zero out, like longer SP, you zero out, it takes a little bit longer to get back, if I remember correctly. So you just never want to do it. Not that it super matters. Like, because if you're blowing through that much SP in a fight, you really just kind of need to start weaving in jumps and stuff into your fighting style. So let's go turn this back into Kana, get her emblem, and then I never have to go back to Stranga again. Barring planetoids. But yeah, it's really they kind of went out of their way to make it a pain in the ass to get back home. I guess. Then again, I don't know if this was really a planned route or anything. So it is what it is. Yeah. So I might say it might not even yeah. I bet I could have just dug through those crabs using fire, but... Yeah, the other thing about the flame charge is that it's just... I'm not sure it actually... You know, now that I think about it, it might not even be iframes on it. We're still using those? Good. So this is when I'm using the 3 things I need to use for now. What I meant to do was that. I'm gonna say it. Follow the dress code to the best of your ability. Thanks for participation. Don't know, just found it lying around. Yeah, Kana. Strange item. Emblem Ire. So, yes. So, this is from Kana. Like, it really does kind of go to show, though, that I have trouble remembering Gollenberg. But I don't have a problem with Kana. And I certainly don't have that much of a problem with the next metal attacker we're going to encounter. Well, at least the pilot. At least the name of the tank. I don't remember the pilot name that well. It's either the tank or the pilot, I don't remember. It's one of the two. I just know it. You'll see when we get there. See when we get there. I don't want to spoil it. But considering how I've been fighting both either the pilot or the tank so far, you can't imagine it's going to go smoothly. Especially since there's some other metal attacker out here causing problems. Besmirching the honorable metal attacker name. Still. Okay. So now we have Emblem Ire. That's everything there. Now, we're getting into what I call the pain zone. Wait. Was it area C to F that I can do? Because D, I remember being a pig. And if I can do this, yeah. We'll skip C. We'll skip D. Keeps the condition steady. For the rest of this journey, we might end up with more trouble than we started with. Mm-hmm. So, this goes to... I guess that's G. So this is Area F. Area F is a pain in the ass. As you notice, there's that big wall across the screen. That's instant death. Not in the overworld, but in the stage. You see that barrier? That's instant death. Divido. Dimensional distortions. Terrors in space. Yeah, the armor can't withstand it. So, yeah. This place kind of sucks. So, basically, I have to then go from area... What is it? D? Okay. Yeah, this is when I set up the other thing I have to do. Because, yeah, those things just are real annoying. So there's a lot of ways around this planet. This requires use of the quicksand to get around some of it. Some of these are just like, hey, hidden thing down here. Others are, nope, you've got to skirt the quicksand to not die. And even the dungeon kind of keeps both mechanics. Like this sand, I move slower in. Ice, I slide around on. So, I mean, it is what you expect from an ice level. Like, I like the concepts here, in a way, but... shit's mean. Yeah, so you have to be close enough to hit that, and that's a whole switch thing here. You die. I don't care beyond that. You die. I've been saying my normal cash raise is just die already, but I guess that's more of an EDF thing. So, yeah. Any switches changes the paths around here, but only one can be active at a time, I think. Ow. Okay, so we're fine. So that's the map. This is probably the most valuable thing here. It's one of the most... Sorry, that's not true. But it's very valuable to have this, because now I know where everything is, so I can just beeline across. But maps are... But the... again, most of the dungeons aren't made like they were in Zero. Because, hey... In Zero, it was important that areas kind of be wide and open, and they aren't in this. So, that's still a barrier up there. I can't do anything about that. That's just how that is. How do I get in there, then? That's an interesting question. Hang on, I'm going to check something. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Question solved. Kinda. Hey, yeah, Mother of that's the MA on this planet. You saw it there. Now that's not who I'm intending to meet up with and deal with right now. I've got to get to the other side of the planet, but that's an interesting metal attacker. Wait. Oh, yeah, so just falling through the sand. Planetary map F1. Wait, wasn't it labeling this F1? This is Divido. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, those things down there in the sand are just kind of annoying. Yeah, again, I've got to be careful, otherwise I just instantly die. And they're very aware of the fact. Like, there's so much of this planet that's built around, hey, that divider wall, you're gonna risk touching it. Like here. If you're not careful, you will get hit by it. Those ones that are just inside that suck. So yeah, you gotta be real careful with your mobility. It is what it is. So that's a tunnel. Where's that tunnel gonna take me? Yeah, it's a whole lot of just like, you gotta do things to... Like, it's a whole lot of figuring out where the game wants you to go, where you can go. And again, it also doesn't follow its own rules, because some of these things are like, hey, we'll die on these, we'll die if we touch these, you know, barriers, and others just won't. So sometimes they're nice about it, sometimes they aren't. But hey, remember when I said about this being a bit barren? Yeah, bottom of the sand is death. Here, because hey, no floor. Oh, come on. Let me out. Yeah, that's also a little mean. What's up here? Hey, some health. And I can probably score a full recharge off that. Yeah, I can't really do a ton about that, so... Okay, so if I have to guess... See, that's the other entrance point. So let's go... Since I see where it wants me to go, we're not going to go that way. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing everything. Planetoid A2. Huh. Going back to Sector A again, I guess. Okay. Well, I'll be heading through there anyway, because I gotta do a thing. But yeah, I am mostly trying to avoid fighting a thing that I don't want to fight. Yet. Yeah, so I can kill the ones that don't actually see me doing that. And that's kind of the interesting thing here. So this will be an energy upgrade, it looks like. It's either going to be health or another battery. Okay. I'm fine. Yeah, so that's again death if I touch that. Son of a bitch. I got so caught up in other things that I didn't think to not get hit. I forgot those things explode. So. Yeah, that shuts off those paths, but it doesn't help a ton. Well, no, I think it is still required. Because I couldn't run over here otherwise. Now, I probably need to open that path up. So we're going to do some exploring on things and see what happens. Wait, I have the map. Up is nothing. Okay, here's the checkpoint. I can go up and around. I can go up and to the right, or I can go. Let's just deal with the ice. So it's not entirely forced on this. There are still flows in the ice, which is interesting. But yeah. Ow. So these are the other things. The ice slugs are a lot worse than the fire slugs because they'll create the ice paths, and I don't have. No, I have the fire mines. So I suppose I could. Damn it! I didn't realize those ricocheted. It's fine. I'm not super in danger, but it's a bit annoying. Yeah, there's a lot less Jason bosses, to be fair. Come at me. I've got my little wall of fire. Ugh, man, it's the other one that's it's this one that's being a problem. Gotcha. We're good. And that got me Absolute Comet. Deploys a bit that protects from attacks and launches an ice blast when activated. That's interesting. So that'll save. Like, that's the thing. Entering any dungeon or leaving it. Now, I can't do anything else here. Not at this particular location. Right now. But I can do stuff later. So that's what's gonna happen. Probably. It all depends on a lot of things. So this is who I need to meet up with. Yep, this support. The support droid. She's kind of cute. Like, I love even how she has her hands on, like, the talk window. Because she's so small, she's, like, pulling herself up. It's a nice little charm that I love. You know, things like that. I don't recall noticing that. Yeah. Mr. Tanks. Yeah. Yeah, the Atom support droid. Tezit. Yeah, Stein. Chasing a boss mutant, but it jumped at a dimensional store and got away from him. Yep. So this gets into the whole, hey, mutants have a connection to dimensional distortions. It's, again, important. It's a plot point that'll come up later, possibly. Anyway. We just met and I hate to trouble you. Yeah. Okay, test it. Polite little girl. Droid. Kinda. Again. Yeah. The designs on them are just interesting in that regard. Gets into F2. So now I can go from area D to area F. Oh! Yeah, if you actually... Yes, so there. You can see Adam, the tank here. That's actually a really cool little charm. So, found a support droid, but can't get to it. So. Whoops. I am almost dead again. That's not great. So... What is going on with that? I'm activating my hover and it's just not letting me through. Yeah, again, I'm real scared of those of all these walls. Luckily, I can still kill these things with the charge, but they're quite a pain in the ass. So, let's go see where that gate takes me, I think. I want to grab everything I can on this side of the planet. For now. I do love that you can see those ones that are like, hey, there's something there. They react to you and instantly pop themselves. This is why the Spark Dash is so useful and powerful. But you gotta be careful because that is very much a trap if you've been doing this. Like, your Spark Dash is one of the most powerful weapons in your arsenal. Maybe not on bosses, but against regular things. The ability to just ignore is very powerful. Yeah, okay, so this is a shortcut you can't use yet. In the same way, yeah, so you need the ability to deal with distortional barriers like that. Which, that's not too much of a spoiler. I mean, it's pretty easy to tell just by looking at it. Son of a bitch. So, that is the, that was a hit stun. I should have cleared that easily, but the hit stun stopped my momentum, so. Why is this not letting me up through it? There we go. I guess momentum was kind of a problem. Yeah, normally I would just fire at it, but I was like, I could just go and it won't be a problem, right? Nope. Yeah, gotta be real careful about this. As you saw, instant death. Nothing I can do. So that's where that shortcut comes out. It's pretty handy, all things considered. Yeah, it didn't stick its head down to try and block me that time. It's almost like they learned. They didn't. Almost, but they almost did. It was just a timing issue. So, let's go hit the things we need to hit. Hit the Area A discovery. Yep. This one. Yeah, surprisingly, like, these are kind of nasty planets, too. And the, like, nasty little planetoids for... They're some of the hardest in the game because Area F is... Again, it's the late areas. Yeah, so this place. This whole thing is set up, yeah, this whole thing is set up differently, so... Let me try and figure it out for a second. Okay. Yeah, so this is a lot of Jason maneuvering. And some other things. The problem is I keep making the mistake of, oh, I need to be on the same lineup. I don't know why I'm making that mistake, to be honest. But I am making the mistake. So that's why, yeah, if you saw that there, that's one of the reasons why the missiles are actually really damn good. Okay. So, hey. I could summon the tank here. And that's step one of a process. So this is a whole... I've got to get around places to get stuff. Oh, right. That's just, that is step one of getting that set up. Okay, that's fine. Basically, I have to wander around a bunch of locations trying to set up stuff, so hang on. Hang on for kind of more tank stuff, I guess. Kind of. Anyway, so that's the tank setup portion of that. Now we get to the annoying Jason portion. Because that's what's going to happen if I just time that. Ugh. And of course, since it's below me, I can't actually clear it for, I can't clear it for Jason. Well, I might actually be able to. Hang on. Haha! You know, I'm surprised I never did think of that. That is something that never crossed my mind. Not that it matters a ton. Because it's going to regenerate and I have to deal with it on the way back. Same stick, too. It's going to shoot me, kill me, and then we done. So this is a long planetoid. I'm telling you, we'll end it after the next boss sequence thing. So, you know, because that'll be a good spot to end it on. And it's not too far away, if I remember correctly. But jeez! So that's kind of pointless to me. Get off, Fred. Maybe unavailable depending on the situation. Well, we'll say something. If I can't do it because we're not on the same map, that's fine. Can I do it here, though? Yes, I can. That is the... Okay, I don't think I've ever used that, honestly. But I do kind of like it. Okay, more tank stuff. Is it the best part of Blaster Master? Who knows? I certainly don't. Now, I mean, as much as I say that, like, there's always going to be ground, there's always going to be catacomb bosses, there's always going to be tank bosses. But Zero 2 has a lot more tank bosses than Zero has. Because I think there's just like 3. God. Oh, we're above water. I can take that until I make it. Here we go. Another one down. As much as it would be fast, like, the problem is I'm just too picky with my jumps. So I just didn't want to risk it. I could have just warped back. I'm a dummy. Yeah, I'm very big on this warp function now that I know how it works. Okay, so we'll do that. Just because... Yeah, sadly, tanks can't go down ladders. At least not human-sized ladders. Yeah, so this looks all safe and stuff, but it's still a trap. Because if you get anywhere antsy and jump off some of those ledges, you can still die. I've done it. It's not the happiest thing to do. Mainly because you're just like, I can jump! On board! Let's platform! And then, no, death. Which again, not super troublesome, but it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here, hit that set point. Ow! Summon the Nora M3. Well, I don't think it's the Nora anymore. But the G Sophia. We'll go down. Let's hit this one again. I think that's all the switches. Because we hit 4. Yep, now I can just grab the item and then I can warp out. Yeah, Fred makes this so much faster. But again, I want to get all the energy and health upgrades I can. Because, yeah. D3, huh? Okay. That should be everything here, I think, right? Yep. So there's still a key there I can't get yet. And that's fine. C4 got cleared. Okay. We found a map for D3, which I guess I should go to area D. Wait. No, this is E. D I haven't been in. That's why I didn't get a pop-up for it. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. Sometimes. Before... B2. The unknown stuff is an A, right? We got A1. We haven't been to A2, but we'll grab whatever items here. Okay. Jason fight time. So this is a whole mean little thing. It's basically, you can't see anything here. So you kind of have to let this guy reveal it. And watch out for fall damage. But yeah, the enemies here are basically your little lights. There's a hole right in front of me. Good to know. Okay, hole right there. The XL charger. We got the item and died. Kind of funny. See, that's the problem with fall death. I am too much in the habit of jumping, which is never a good thing to have. Which is kind of it's a mixed bag actually. In Blaster Master 0, but yeah. So. We're fine. Fine. The hole's right in front of me, so... The big thing I gotta watch out for... Ow! Limiters from Jason's suit and blaster rifle temporarily. So that is quite an interesting thing. Anyway, now I can get out. It's a pretty safe walk back now, but that is that item is helpful, to say the least. I can still die doing this, because, hey, look. They put gaps in my platforms here. Oh, man. That's a nice, like, haha! You're about to die! No. No, you're safe. You're mostly safe. I'm pretty sure you might be able to die, but... Oh, man. So... We've now are pretty safely set for on the ground fighting. So, Fosante's done. We've got the Ire thing. A3's done, right? Yeah. Anyway, going to Area D. D's an interesting place. This is the fight I was talking about. Is that? Yeah, so. Hey! This exists only for a fight. The Garuda. Kind of an asshole, huh? The hostility of Garuda. Ah, shit. Ah, damn it. Yeah, so this becomes easier when I can just kind of ignore it. We're doing okay, though. Like, there's just mechanics here I can ignore because of how they function. There's, not to mention, this whole thing is kind of a hint of what pattern he's doing. Oh, shit, I burned out my energy. This is... Oh! I keep forgetting the rhythm on that, it's fine. Yeah, see, Garuda's not terrible when you have a plan, but Garuda is mean if you don't. Being able to get through the dash, though, really helps. G1. Yeah, so G is the last sector. Right next to Sophia. That's gonna be a whole thing. It's where our final conclusion will be. It's Area G. So, that's where we're gonna call it now. We are making good progress, but since I can't bring a menu, I'm gonna land on D1. But D, surprisingly, does not have a planetoid. Like, it's not a planet, only planetoids. So, it's kind of an interesting case. So, yeah, with that, we're gonna save. We're making good time. We're 3 hours, and we got, like, 2 major things left. So, well, 2 or 3. And with that, we're going to call it. We're going to call this and come back next week, where we will finish this game and move on to 0-3. Which I've only played through once, and it's gonna be painful. Like, 0-3 is hard. There's no two ways. Like, the true ending for 0-3 is the hardest of the true endings. That's what I'll say for now. Anyway, so, for now, I'll talk about our stream plans. We'll call it with our closing, which is stream stuff. So, the plan is, tomorrow, I'm probably not streaming. If that changes, well, I'll be streaming. I really can't say more than that, but I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. Thursday will be more Super Mario RPG Randomizer. We'll finish that, and then I'll probably figure out if I want to do another randomizer or not. It'll be what it's going to be. Friday is more EDF. We're getting close to the end of Fencer's hardest. Like, Fencer's not hardest, hard. And then I can get to work on hardest for Wing Diver, which I haven't played like Wing Diver in forever, so that's going to be a fun time for me once we get to that. And then Saturday and Sunday is going to be Yakuza 0. You know? It's going to be a fun time. With, again, yeah, that's what it's going to be. So, yeah. If you want to get caught up on any of the series we've been doing, like this one, or any of the other ones I've done in the past, because they're all games I've enjoyed, or I'm happy to stream, you can catch them on the YouTube at youtube.com/@proto042. And if that's not working for whatever reason, you can use the link in the About page on Twitch. That'll get you to the archive. Because Twitch only keeps VODs for 7 or 8 days. The timing's a little rough on it. So, if you want to check that out, feel free. It's all there. Well, minus 1 or 2 streams. But almost all the streams are archived there. And I've been working on putting them into a playlist. And I've been putting in a playlist a little bit while doing other things. So, yeah. And with that, hope you enjoyed the stream. I've been having fun streaming it. And with that, I will see you when I see you. Have a good one. Bye.